Hey everybody, we got a good one here for you today. So as you guys know, man, I lean in the middle. So like I don't lean towards Republican or Democrat. I just really think that that's fucking stupid. But one thing I cannot stand, like I'm talking about, burns me up to my core, is this politically correct, woke, no common sense, illogical mindset that you're basically either buying into or they're coming down on you like you're some kind of evil person. So, like we talked about it before, we've taken stuff that used to mean something serious and we apply it blankly to every situation. Case in point, Drew Brees. So Drew Brees was asked a question, right? He didn't like proactively come out and say, "Hey, this is how I feel." Somebody asked him, "Hey, how would you feel if, with everything going on, if your teammates decided to kneel for the flag, kneel for the anthem?" And he said his opinion. And I'll be honest, this is the same answer that he gave 4 years ago when they asked him when Kaepernick was doing his kneeling. He got chewed out. He got called racist. He got called an awful person just because he had a different opinion. Because in this woke society, having a different opinion means that you're the enemy. It doesn't matter if there's any hate or, any kind of thing in your heart. If you disagree with the narrative, with the powers that be, you are a bad person. And I know we're like, well, it's white, it's his turn to stay silent. I'll be honest, they silencing the black people too. Even my man Terry Crews. Terry Crews, if y'all don't know, has had a history of being real, of speaking to people. So Terry Crews recently released a tweet that says, defeating white supremacy without white people creates black supremacy. Equality is the truth. Like it or not, we're all in this together. Essentially, he's saying, hey, we're trying to uplift our people, but we're not trying to tear anybody else down. Equality is what we're looking for, and like it or not, we're in it together. And that statement of, hey, we gotta make sure that while we're doing this, we gotta do it the right way, is considered controversial. He got flack for that. He had other black people in the community say, hey man, you tone deaf. You don't know what you're talking about. No, I think he does. Because the people that I see on social media and the news are proposing the most racist shit that I have heard. Like, provable racist. Because anytime you tell a large group of people, hey, you're not allowed to talk, you're not allowed to have an opinion because of the color of your skin, you're racist. You are a bully. You are a bully who are calling out other people for bullying. And that is hypocrisy at its worst. And if there's anything that I hate more than anything, is a hypocrite. I would rather you just be hateful. Like, that's just me. I would personally rather someone just be hateful than be a hypocrite and be hateful while condemning somebody else for being hateful. Like, it's insane. Because we don't want the truth in this company. We don't want opinion. We don't really want solutions. We want people who are going to blindly follow and agree with our position. And if they don't, it's not because they have a different point of view. It's not because they're educated on things we don't know, or that they've had different life experiences or whatever. It's because they're bad people. It's because if they're not with us, they're against us. And that's a fine thing to say, but one, it's fucking stupid. And two, is the antithesis of trying to get any kind of progress. It means you're wasting your time. Because what people are going to do, and I'll be honest, I think you really saw this with the 2016 election, they're going to say whatever it is that is the politically correct thing to say. And then when it comes time to vote, comes time to change, they're going to vote the way that they really feel. That's how Donald Trump got into office. If you remember all the polls, all the celebrities were like, hey, this guy's an evil, horrible person. Nobody's going to vote for him. Like, Hillary was straight up cocky in there. Like, she ordered outfits and everything. Like, people, you got to be willing and open to a different point of view. And that's why I hate the fact that these days, like, people get all their information from social media. Like, I'm black. I had white people that say, hey man, you're not being empathetic. But how can I be empathetic to something that's not true? I had a friend of mine, literally, she posted, it was just one of those little meme things where this is X amount percentage of, police brutality, whatever. But in the exact meme that she had, the math and the information was wrong. And I just pointed out, like, hey, in the equation that you yourself posted, you have incorrect information. And I got, like, get off of here with that bullshit. And so I think as a nation, like, we have to recognize that and not demonize people from saying, hold on, where are we going? Hey, what is our real goal here? Because those are the people who should be listened to. And when you call people racist or hateful for having a different opinion, in addition to basically making yourself an asshole, you are also eliminating someone who may A, have the solution to the problem you're trying to do, or B, may actually be an ally to your cause. Because I will be honest with you, the greatest enemy in any society is not the people who are for and against something. It's the people who truly do not give a fuck. Like, I used the last election as an example. If you look at the breakdown of eligible voters, Hillary and Trump were almost negative. Yeah, Hillary had a little bit more. Yes, she had a little bit higher percentage.